One of those people that might be going that we are hearing very well could be Zach Wilson this week, quarterback that we know that you've talked with. He was talking to you, asked you some advice on what it's like to play in New York, and you had some really great stuff on the Pat McAfee show about the idea that this is like, first of all, whatever you do, everyone is going to hate you no matter what. So what was his response to when you told him what it was like to play in New York?
One, I was impressed that he took the time to do that. So that tells me about him and his, fortitude and foresight. Like this kid's, he's dialed in. He's got it between the ears, if anybody does. And now it's just a matter of experience and helping him and getting help around him to make him successful, right? There's no guarantees in this process, but you can help out your draft pick as much as you can, and that'll make them the best. But he was, I think, not like nervous. Everybody's got a little bit of anxiousness to them about this whole process because you don't know where you're going to land, right? This unknown. I think, if anything, there's just a big jump, right? The elephant in the room is this gigantic leap from Provo to New York City, right? Like it's just they're apples and oranges. They're completely different. Both very cool places, but both very, very different. And I think that was one of the biggest things. I think he's in good hands though. He's got great marketing people that are helping him out, and they'll capitalize on a lot of those opportunities. And the biggest thing, right, is football's got to be your main thing, right? You can't just go do a bunch of like commercials and ads and all that kind of stuff and then go stink it up, right? There's got to be a balance, and that's part of it. And I explained to him, if you're going to do, whatever you're going to do, you're going to get criticism from one side or the other, whether it's too buttoned up or too loose or whatever, and you got to understand that. So a lot of these deals, whether it's marketing or commercial stuff, whatever it is, interviews, you got to be you, right? Like don't put on, that was the other thing. I was like, you have to be yourself, because if you try and put on this front or some persona, you're going to have to live that out, because as soon as they figure out that it's not real, you're toast. Like it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that. You can't act forever, right? And you got to be yourself. So whatever you're comfortable with, understand what that is and understand what kind of criticism you'll get from that, and you'll play great. But you got to keep football the main thing. Work your tail off, and no matter what you're doing outside of the locker room, the classroom, your meeting rooms, on the field, whatever you're doing out there, like the guys there have to know when you're there, right? You're not thinking about other stuff. There's nothing else is as important as what you're doing for your work. And it doesn't feel like work because it's so fun, and you can tell this kid loves playing. And he is one of the most special guys I've seen throw the ball. He's got this uncanny ability to extend plays. He makes these splash plays that are fun to watch. It's some of the best, the best time I've had watching film, because you keep pausing it like, damn, how did he do that? That's incredible.
You've said this too, but he thrives in chaos, right? Which guess also works as, joining the Jets maybe might actually work out real well.